Hello and welcome to yet another guitar channel. I'm Anjay and today I'm looking at a little gadget that I didn't know I actually needed until it was invented, and that is the Session Buddy. Now the Session Buddy is a little plastic widget that an Australian guy invented. I think he's Australian. And it came out on a Kickstarter. I saw an advert for it and thought, do you know what? That's actually genius. But what is it? So I play guitar sat down to do reviews a lot. And what happens is the strap does this, and it's quite irritating. So with this, what I can do is I can set it a particular length on my guitar strap. It fixes onto ordinary kind of 2-inch Ernie Ball style straps. I can hook it over the strap button and it's the right length because I've set it right. So now it doesn't flop around, I can sit up straight. If I wanted, I could actually raise it so it's actually kind of even more supported. And it just means that I can play more comfortably like this without risk of the guitar strap flopping around. Now that seems like a very niche requirement. However, if you play live, there is something else about it that's very useful. So this is my seated position, and if you play guitar sat down and stood up, you know that there are certain things that are much easier to play sat down. So the intro to Mr. Brightside, for instance, I cannot play stood up, but I can play sat down. And when I'm playing it live, I have to go through all kinds of weird things to be able to play it live. I have my guitar up like this, I'll be sat on the floor, I've put my foot up on the speaker, whatever. With this, it's still in the same position. So I can play up here, but when I'm done, I can drop it down to my usual position. And that has been really useful when playing live because I prefer my guitar down low like this, but if I need to, without having to adjust the strap, I can just bring it up. It's solid. I maybe wouldn't swing it around my head, but it's a solid connection. And it's really quick just to unclip it and get back down to my usual guitar strap length. It sounds niche, but once you start using it, you realise how useful it is. And it's always on this guitar, and this is a guitar that I use for kind of certain songs when I'm gigging. And now this is the guitar that I use for certain intros and bits that I prefer to play with the guitar slightly higher up, but like to be able to drop down while I'm playing. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to consider with it. It only works with a couple of strap button types at the moment. So this has got, I'll show you the pictures of them, but this has got kind of an ordinary strap one, and it works with there's a slightly fatter one, so I'll show you pictures. And on the inside of this, you have two little screws that you unscrew and you can flip this plate over. It also has a little pick container that lives under this plastic bit. It feels solid. It's useful. It's one of those things, like I said at the beginning, it's a gadget I didn't know I needed until it was invented and I used it. And it's just one of those things that I think if you're a live musician, you'll find helpful. If you're a YouTuber like me and you spend a lot of your time sat with your guitar strap flopping around and trying to position it, or you don't want to take it off because you've got strap locks on, it's just useful. And I like things that are useful. So there you go. I bought this. This isn't sponsored. However, I have got a discount code in the description below if you're interested in one. So I'll put it on the screen as well. Make use of that and you can get a bit of a discount off this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure there are other things similar to this. I just happen to have not seen them before and this one came up and was great. So let me know in the comments if you've seen similar things, you've used things similar. Does it feel like it could be useful? Do you think it is an invention looking for a problem that doesn't exist? I think it works with the big world principle. See a need, fill a need. I think it's great. Let me know what you think. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.